And Mahomes going to put it up right away. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And give him a gain of 37. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. On 1st down, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here is 3rd down and 4. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Butker's kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A 1st carry now for Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And again, it's Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, his 1st throw of the game going to be intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. In motion right, that's Hardman. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and second down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. This is caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Pirine unable to bull his way in. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. They run it again with Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line. And Chubb will try the middle here. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Now it's Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Oh, my, he'll take this out of the side of the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they force him out of bounds.
You just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Now a 2nd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll get it down here to the 43. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
In motion, the tight end, Kelce.
Trying for it with Perine.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
They run it with Perine on 1st down.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes.
That one caught by Rice.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Up the middle, here's Perine.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown. Samaje Perine as the first half is winding down.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Mahomes now on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 37.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to take another shot here. A leap, and he's got it. Travis Kelce, as time expires in the first half.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead on the final play of the half.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. That little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Extra point by Butker is on target,
and that will make this a 19-point game. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Watson.
That is caught.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. To throw is Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
From the 50, it's Watson. And a little floater there is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Here we go on 4th. Watson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Watson looks to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. On 2nd down, here's Watson.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, Your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turned.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
And he will take it across midfield and down.